I know. The Lord is my light, my strength, my salvation. I shall fear no evil. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I said I know. I know. Yes, I know. I know that Jah is my light and my salvation. I know. I know. When the wicked come against me, they shall stumble and fall. I know. Yes, I know. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil because Jah is with me. I know. Yes, I know. And if Jah be for me, no one can be against me. I know. Yes, I know. I know. I know. Yes, I know. I know that only a fool will tell me there is no God when it's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Is the omnipotent and the omnipresence is everywhere in every way. Is the mighty God of victory and is my light and my salvation. I know, yes, I know. When the wicked come against me, they shall stumble and fall. I know, yes, I know. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil because Jah is with me. I know, yes, I know. And if Jah be for me, no one can be against me. I know, oh yes, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know that I know I was born to rise and shine. My light will shine so bright, just like the sunshine. If you look carefully, surely you will see the sign that I'm standing on the solid rock of Jah. So no matter what the wicked do, they can't stop me. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. You know why? Jah is my light and my salvation. I know, oh yes, I know. When the wicked come against me, they shall stumble and fall. I know, yes, I know. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil because Jah is with me. I know, yes, I know. And if Jah be for me, no one can be against me. I know, oh yes, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know. I said I know. Jah know that I know. Jah know. I know. Jah know. I know. Jah know that I know. I was born to rise and shine. My light will shine so bright, just like the sunshine. If you look carefully, surely you will see the sign that I'm standing on the solid rock of Jah. So no matter what the wicked do, they can't stop me. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper because Jah is my light and my salvation. I know, oh yes, I know. When the wicked come against me, they shall stumble and fall. I know, oh yes, I know. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil because Jah is with me. I know, yes, I know. And if Jah be for me, no one can be against me. I know, oh yes, I know. I know, I know, I
Round two.
concrete jungle. We spread the truth and right. Yeah, I'm gonna give up the fight. were taken from their homeland, but now it's the Rastaman redemption. The Rastaman is not a cult, it's a form of religion. Where does he get his vision? From the King of Kings and the conquering lion. The Rastaman is not a cult, it's a form of religion. Where does he get his vision? From the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. The Nyabingi with the divine order. Prince Emmanuel in my praise the Father. Brother Cat say one for all and all for one. United we stand and divided we fall. We've got to listen to the rootsman call, to Jehovah's call, and to Rastaman. It's not a cult, it's a form of religion. Where does he get his vision? From the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. His belief is that the roots and culture is the way forward for the black man's future. His heritage come from Ethiopia, wants to return back to Africa. Who are the Nyabingi men? Where does he get his vision? He's the Rastaman, yeah. Who are the Rastaman? The Rastafarians, where does he get his vision? In this time, in this time. Who are the Rastaman?
Stand strong. Earthquake, lightning, and thunder. For precious they put asunder. Yes, to live in fire we are called upon. Ancestors help we stand firm. Been the sheep for too long. Foolishness overload. If we wrong information, then that's we out our road. But we're no frightened for them. When they come, we say we ready for, ready for, ready for, ready for them. Them interpret this, them interpret that. Hey, claim their education, the poverty come back. And you know this, fight your idiot wars, kill for what we don't know. There's gonna be an uprising, and judgment day gon' come for you. Earthquake, lightning, and thunder. For precious they put asunder. Yes, to live in fire we are called upon. Burn them out, we have to stand strong. Earthquake, lightning, and thunder. For precious they put asunder. Yes, to live in fire we are called upon. Ancestors help we stand firm. All sorts of things them try to silence what we know, but fear we future bright. Got to tell my people so. So do what you gonna do. Yes, onward we have tried. Can't stop this progress. And all they wanna do is conquer and divide. Hey. Use laws to destroy our youth and their pride. Oh yeah, it's a consciousness you cannot escape. You cannot escape this, your consciousness though. And every man's gotta meet his maker someday. Hear what they say. Earthquake, lightning, and thunder. For precious they put asunder. Yes, to live in fire we are called upon. Burn them out, we have to stand strong. Earthquake, lightning, and thunder. For precious they put asunder. Yes, to live in fire we are called upon. Ancestors help we stand firm. Till we grip for the straight true time, me have to call upon. Knowledge of standing that way I gon' drive from. Never gonna get me down, war is not a greedy gun. Yes, we're stand strong. Lightning
Round two.
pockets, thinking how we're going to make things meet. And all these things in the way. And remember, bills should have to pay. Oh Lord God Almighty, show us the right way. I know these words have been spoken and time again. Doesn't make any sense to divide. That doesn't make no sense. Put your shoulders to the wheel. You never know, at least you try to the end. Better than you are sit down and wonder. Time and time again. With John you can make it to the end. Lord, it rough out ya, it dread out ya, it dread out ya. But we are Jaja children, got to be strong. Lord, it rough out ya, it dread out ya, it dread out ya. But we are Jaja children, got to be strong. With unity there is strength. Without unity you could never see strength. Brothers and sisters, we can make it right once again. With peace and love and unity, and start this see. It's time to start uniting, cause we know it's the right thing. Lord, it rough out ya, it dread out ya, it dread out ya. But we are Jaja children, got to be strong. Lord, it rough out ya, it rough out ya, it dread out ya. But we are Jaja children, got to be strong.
Robert and Russian, strictly dub.
Free meditation.
the groove. The groove. Feel the groove. The groove. The groove. Feel the groove. The groove. The groove. The groove. As I step through the doors where magic happens. Temperature 100 degrees, everybody sweat from the music where I make. Artists in the booth voicing big tune while the piano hold the melody. Writers write lyrics while the drummer slap the snare. Bass play earth trembling bass while the kete play the heartbeat. The kete play the heartbeat. Feel the groove, the groove, the groove, the groove. Feel the groove, the groove, the groove. Engineers say me ready for this song for mix because him have magic in him wrist. Him know there is some part to fix, but it's going to be a hit, a hit. This jockey come with film copy, say it's going to make the whole world happy, 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 happy. Sound man say him want film pan dub because him want him name for call. Because him know this one is gonna be a boom shot in the dance hall. Feel the groove, the groove, the groove, the groove. Feel the groove, the groove, the groove, the groove. Well, all the musicians sitting down and talking about good times and bad times. Everybody remember when and remember how.
Rastafari, the book of life. Oh yes, whoa. Oh yes, whoa. Oh yes, oh yes, whoa. You give thanks to life, thanks to life.
an ancient breeze that blows in the land of Ethiopia, in the holy city of Aksum, where the Abba guards the Ark of the Covenant day and night. It is for I and I to see these beautiful things and to witness the things of Jah. Jah! Live it and reign it in the hearts of I and I Tinuwale. Love is lovely, war is ugly, I would say. There is an ancient breeze, a breeze that blows, surrounding the Ark of the Covenant. There is an ancient breeze that blows in Ethiopia, yeah. It comes from the Abba. As the Abba speaks, hear what he says. Whoa, it's length of day. Oh, I feel that sweet breeze blow. It's not a high breeze, just from my knee down to my toe. But I feel the power of Jah as he speaks to I and I, ancient breeze that blows in Ethiopia, come from the Ark of the Covenant. This is the land of the Queen, the Queen of Sheba, yeah. I ancient forefather and foremother, a ancient breeze that blows in Ethiopia, comes from the Abba. Do you feel this precious love? Do you feel this blessing from above? This ancient breeze that blows in Ethiopia, it come from Jah the Creator. I say ancient breeze, a breeze that blows, surrounding the Ark of the Covenant. There is an ancient breeze.
Music is also visual, it's not only what you hear. The music is also visual, it's not only what you hear.